Have you ever gotten that feeling after listening to some tax advice? You know, the one where your eyebrow turns into the rock as you think, is that even legal? Or maybe you've played it safe, so safe that the fear of an audit is like the boogeyman under your bed, to the point you won't even claim legit business meals. Look, we've all been there. Tax is a battlefield, and the rules change faster than a yellow light at a red light camera. What if I told you there's a way to navigate this minefield, legally claim every deduction you deserve, and take the fear out of the tax code? Well, fear no more and stick around. We're going to discuss just that. Hey there, tax warriors. Welcome to JDB Tax. I'm Brian Eustache, enrolled agent and tax strategist. I call myself a taxtician, a tax tactician leveraging the tax code to the fullest extent. And with this segment of Tax Tactics, we're tackling the topic that trips up even the sharpest taxpayers: the difference between tax evasion, tax avoidance. Think of it like baking a beautiful cake. Tax evasion is trying to sneak extra sugar into the batter while nobody's looking. It's illegal, messy, and could ruin the whole darn thing. You might not get caught, but the taxman always tastes it eventually. Tax avoidance, on the other hand, is all about mastering the recipe. You use every legal perk, loophole, and deduction at your disposal to bake the fluffiest, lightest, most scrumptious cake with the perfect amount of sugar. It's smart, legal, and lets you savor that extra slice without a guilty conscience. Now that I've gotten you all hungry, what's the key ingredients? It boils down to tax code section 162A, which allows a deduction for all the ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred during the taxable year in carrying on any trade or business. And there's tax code section 183, which prohibits taxpayers claiming losses for activities not engaged in for profit. So, tax avoidance is legal in your right as a taxpayer. You play by the rules, declare everything legally, and use what the tax code allows. Think of it as strategically choosing high quality, best tasting ingredients. Everyone knows what's in your batter, and it's all good within the baking guidelines. With 162A, you'll have no fear of something tasting off. Tax evasion is all about hiding things. You underreport income, create fake expenses or losses, or play shell games with offshore accounts. It's like sneaking in an extra cup of pure white sugar and hoping nobody notices the sticky fingers. It's illegal, unethical, and could land you in hot water with the IRS. Who are the pastry police in this metaphor? Okay, enough with the food. Here's a different analogy. Imagine you have a piggy bank. Tax avoidance is like having a secret trick to keep a little more of your allowance saved in your piggy bank while still following the rules. The government makes rules in the tax code that let people use special tools like deductions and credits to put some of their allowance back into the piggy bank instead of paying taxes. But remember, just like proving you did your chores to earn your allowance, you got to prove you deserve these tools. Many people forget about them or don't keep track of things like receipts, so they end up paying more taxes than they need to. It's like leaving more allowance just sitting on the table. So tax avoidance is all about using the tricks the government lets you do to keep your piggy bank a little fatter, as long as you play by the rules and can show proof. Now, sometimes your parents may want you to pay out of your piggy bank to buy something. Kids might lie to keep money in the piggy bank. That's not okay. It's called tax evasion. Kids might try to hide their allowance. Maybe you earn some allowance from grandma. Hiding that money would be like tax evasion, or like pretending you got less allowance than you really did. Maybe you only tell your parents about the allowance you got from grandma, but not the money you earn mowing lawns. That's not okay. Tax evasion is a big deal. If someone gets caught, they might have to pay all the hidden money plus money as punishment. So even though it's great to keep some extra allowance for yourself, remember, you need to do it within the rules. But when you're not sure what all the rules are, it's best to go to someone who knows all the tricks to keep the most allowance without getting in trouble. A tax strategist does just that. Remember, folks, ignorance is not frosting, and it won't save you from getting grounded. Knowing the boundaries between avoidance and evasion is crucial. Don't get frustrated trying to figure it out alone. If you're unsure about a strategy, always consult a qualified tax professional. That's why my firm, JDB Tax Strategy, helps business owners legally save money on taxes without fear of the IRS by leveraging the tax code to the fullest extent. After booking a consultation call with us at jdbtax.com, we'll build a personalized battle plan to minimize your tax burden and maximize your wealth. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join me on this epic quest to conquer taxes and claim your financial throne. I post tax tactics every Tuesday and Thursday. See you next time, tax warriors.